Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Dude, you also, I've mentioned this before, but so I, you know, when I think back to being a kid and listening to music.
How old are you now?
I'm 42.
Wow.
How old are you?
51 this year.
51. When we were in the UK, you turned 40.
I turned 40.
And they misspelled Russell on the birthday cake.
Correct.
You remember that?
That's correct.
I remember
And
that.
Craig G performed, remember?
Craig G performed, that's right. MC Craig G, Juice Crew. Shout out to the whole Juice Crew.
Yeah. And then Spin Bad was still alive then.
Spin Bad.
Wow, right?
Spin Bad and Scratch were on that.
Yeah.
Man, rest in peace, Spin Bad. That was really sad. Mm-hmm. Really sad.
That was not one of my favorite times in life.
No.
November of last year.
That was November?
Yeah. Not even that long. Then I had his, he died on like November 10th. And then I think like 2 weeks later was Thanksgiving. So I flew his wife and kids out for Thanksgiving. They were delicious.
How are they?
They're good. They're good. I mean, they, you know, I'm Uncle Russell, so they're happy. They're, you know they can call me anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do.
And they do.
Yeah. Hey, Unc. Like his son will call me, hey, Unc, I got in trouble at my girlfriend's house because I didn't know that we weren't supposed to shower together. I go, what the fuck made you think you were supposed to shower together? He's 16.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you're not supposed to shower at her house in her house. You do that somewhere else. You don't do that at her house.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah, we did it at your house. I go, that's my house. It's not her house.
Is that... Did the dad come in?
No, it's not a movie, Tom.
Well, sometimes the dads... You know,
I thought you meant like, did the dad come in and then... What?
No, fucker. No. I meant like, did the dad catch him?
No, I think it was... I think it might have... Not cat... I don't really know the details of it, but I was just like, dude, don't do that shit anymore. You got to show respect in people's
I got
houses.
caught at a park when I was like 16 with a girl in a car.
Oh, yeah?
And police, though. It's fucking... Your boner goes down real quick.
Oh, yeah, even at 16.
Yeah. Because it was like a light, and I was like, who the fuck? And then he was like, doop, doop. Then when I sit up and the flashlight kind of moves, I was like, oh. And you see the uniform, you're like, oh, shit. And your boner goes, doo.
Yep.
You're like, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
But no.
I had that happen to me in Toronto back in the early 90s.
Really?
In my car, in the back seat. And then I hear, dook, dook, dook. And you're like, oh, shit. All right, never mind.
Cops.
Get out of here. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying, but you stopped me.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, do you know another park where you guys aren't?
Where's the craziest place you've had sex?
On my penis, for the most part. But,
mostly. But you ever...
I don't know. I've had some interesting times.
Yeah?
I remember getting a hand job on a flight from the girl beside me, and we just met on the flight.
You're the fucking third person that I've heard this from, and I'm like, what the fuck?
And it was an economy.
Many, many moons ago?
This is maybe about 20 years ago.
So you're on... Okay, set the whole thing up for me.
Okay, I had the window seat, and there was a cute girl that had the middle seat beside me, and then there was some rando on the end, right?
Okay.
And she was like, hey, can I get the window seat? And I was like, I looked at her, I was like, yeah, you're cute. Yeah, go ahead, sure, I'll take the middle, you know.
So now you're a seat closer to the window.
She's at the window.
Right, so you're closer also to this stranger, the guy.
Right.
Yeah, because now
but
you're in
he's
the middle.
asleep leaning out towards the aisle.
Okay.
So
And do you remember where the flight's from?
Yeah, it was from London. It was from London to Toronto.
For London, England.
Yeah, London, England to
So
Toronto.
you're on... Okay, so it's a long-ass flight.
It was like a 6-hour flight.
Okay.
So we're talking, and she's telling me she's coming back from something, and she was showing me some watch she got, and I was making my little jokes, and we're talking about people we know in Toronto. And then she's like, is it okay if I put my head on your shoulder and sleep? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so she puts her head on my shoulder. She sleeps for a little bit. She wakes up, and she goes, you're really nice. And I'm like, thanks. And I'm like, and I got this raging boner, right? Mm-hmm. And then she just kisses me, and then and she goes, are you cold? And I go, yeah, a little bit. She goes, there, get under the blanket with me. And that's when it all started. And then it's good
Very
times.
Cool. Very cool.
Never got her number, never called her, never saw her again.
That is so fantastic. And the first, it
was great. It was great times.
The this dude who I know said he's on a flight. It was like a late flight, I think it's like New York to LA or something. And he's also in economy. Meets this girl. She tells him that she's engaged. They have this talk, and then, blanket thing too, like they get under a blanket.
Yep.
She gives him a hand job, and then as they leave they leave the plane, they're walking towards luggage. The luggage.
Her fiance is there waiting
yes,
for her?
and has like flowers and like gives her a big hug and stuff. That's like savage, dude.
If I was him, I would have been like, let me give you guys a hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Pretty
it's funny. There's something to be said about economy.
Yeah.
It may be uncomfortable, but you're more likely to get a hand job.
And I don't know why the airline...
that should be the slogan.
Yeah, it is. The airline should be saying that.
Do you remember the movie Crazy People?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that movie? It was all about those kinds of slogans?
Slogans, yeah.
It was like Porsches for people who like to get hand jobs from women they barely know.
Amen.
Hi, Jeans. Did you like that highlight? Well, you can watch an entire episode here or more highlights here, but definitely subscribe here. That way you can, get the latest videos as they drop. For real, 4 strokes.